there was one church where we had a couple, and that was the reaction that the board wanted to do. And I said, no. I said, we're going to raise their support. And they were like, why? They're not on the field. I went, these people offered up the best years of their life. Mm-hmm. They've gone into retirement, and other churches have dropped the support. And how are they going to live? If it's not for the people, we're not rewarding them. They don't have a retirement. I mean, we've got to give them something. Why not support and show the love? And they were overjoyed that a church, because that's not typical. I'm finding out that a lot of the stuff we do is not typical, but it is what it is.
Well, last year, because of COVID and other things, were the hardest year of our life because we had no finance, we had no income at all. And when we go to Baptist churches and they understand that we retired from the mission board, we say we're keeping the same schedule. Nothing's changed, except we have to raise our own support. Southern Baptist churches, we have maybe 2 that support us. Every time we speak for the Mennonites, we speak for Assemblies of God, we do non-Southern Baptists, their first question is, how can we support your ministry? But Southern Baptists don't.
Why? They got more money than anybody else.
They ask us, what are your needs? We say our needs is we need salary, and we need to, we can't just go overseas without funds for those tickets and to bring those believers in. And so we've had such a difficult time. I guess they just want us to retire and not do ministry, but that's not, as long as we physically can do it, we're the only piece we're not doing right now is the overseas, because my back won't allow me to get on a plane that long. But that's going to come back, and we make 5 phone calls and we'll go 4 months of the year. We can be overseas. I mean, and we can arrange that just in a heartbeat. It's just that health-wise, I can't do that right now. But Beth and I are doing everything that we were doing when we were with IMB. We're just having to struggle a little bit. And
IMB didn't have a retirement for you?
They do. They do. But
you're not retired yet.
Yeah, we're not retired. And if we spend that now, we won't have it for the time when physically we won't be able to do this anymore. So we've actually got a good retirement. And most of the time, people, even missionaries, think we're crazy, but we put 40% of our salary away. Ever since our youngest was 22 months old, and we came and we looked at the future and what we wanted to do, and we wanted not to go in debt on furloughs. We want to put money away for our kids' schooling. We want to make sure that 10 to 12% is set aside for our tithe, and we usually do 15% plus. And so we just take 40% of our salary and set it aside so the tithe is assured. We can not go in debt on furlough. And when we have deaths and weddings that we want to come home to, we have the money set aside to buy those plane tickets. And then about 20% of that goes into subsidized, to go alongside whatever the IMB has put aside for us. But so what we do have enough to retire on, unless we have to have a significant amount of time in a care facility. But if I can't talk and I can't walk and I can't go to the bathroom, I'm not going to be the typical American that wants to be kept alive for 10 years or longer when I can't physically function. Now, this country doesn't do euthanasia, but I'll just allow my body to die rather than keep it alive when I'm not, when I'm laying in a bed somewhere. I don't think that is the way that God intends it. I think putting our families in in special care facilities is one of the most unchristian things that Christians do.
Mm.
I just, I've just seen a lot of the world the way they do it. And I think Americans are so busy, we can't take care of our parents.
Mm.
And when I ask people why, without being judgmental as well, I've got a job, my husband's got a job, and so we can't take care of our parents. I just find that disturbing.